Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Friday, the 2nd of December 2016. So yesterday the decision to stand aside was the correct decision. After a couple of hours of watching the market, it was making no headway, and the reasons for this are what I stated in yesterday morning's Market Alert and also yesterday afternoon's email about stepping back and leaving it for the day, because the market is waiting for the proverbial non-farm payrolls. They will be out at 1:30 p.m. Today, and it's a case of the forecasted figure is to show the creation of 177,000 jobs. If that does come out and anywhere near that or above, and certainly higher than the 161 that's forecast, then Yellen is going to be forced to raise interest rates, and that's when the party starts following that decision, which will be a week on Wednesday. And if it's anything like last year, we had a 2,000 point move to the downside. So sometimes it can be very frustrating when you can't get a trade and you have to sit on your hands and wait. But trust me, when the times are good, when you've had that patience to wait, and that's part of being a trader, is waiting for the right opportunities, then you get rewarded for it. But you just have to have the patience to wait. There's nothing else that you can do really, because you don't want to bleed to death slowly financially. You'll become frustrated because that's all that happens. So hopefully today we'll see what happens. And again, unfortunately, as I said yesterday, I'm actually traveling today, so I'm not going to actually see this live. So just a word of caution, 20 odd years of watching these figures come out. If the market goes into this sideways move at the start of the session, then it's likely to remain that way. And that will be because the forecasted figure came out more or less the same as the previous, and there's no so what it does, it creates indecision in the market. Will she raise rates? Will she not? And so on. But if you get a convincing figure of, let's say, 200,000 jobs created, then you will get the activity that's required. So again, you can be able to sort of forecast and predict based upon those figures when they're actually released. I will take a look at them when I am out, but I won't be able to report in because everything is the database system is desk computer driven. So again, over the last few months of being able to decide whether to trade or not to trade because of the elections and the sideways movement of prices, etc., you will understand now what it is that you're actually looking for. Hopefully you will. Again, we've had quite a few this week, but unfortunately that is just par for the course. But it does break, and when it does break, it's fantastic, because then as you say, you can just take the money off the table. So yesterday we can see the market sideways. It's waiting for the non-farm payroll figures. They're very important. And yesterday we can actually see the buying to the upside, volume-wise, was actually greater than the previous day's selling. And that's a first for a while. So whether people are being pulled into the upside, I don't know. Or there's some short covering going on, I don't know. But there's certainly something there with regards to the volume. But the market is sideways, and like I say, it's waiting for those figures. On the implied volatility front, well, it's 1177. This is increasing quite a bit in anticipation, no doubt, and pricing, forward pricing of options, because there is the potential for the options to the downside, known as put options, to increase, and this is being factored into the market. Doesn't mean to say that we can't go lower if the figures don't come out as forecast and it creates indecision. But at the moment we're seeing these being marked up in anticipation that we would get a rate rise following the figures today, and therefore a move to the downside in the stock market and to the upside in the implied volatility. But let's see what happens today. I will report in over the weekend, and we'll take it from there. So as ever, thanks for your support and also watching, and I shall see you in the next one.